So if you guys watched the last video, you'll know that this area looks kind of familiar. I actually filmed a lot of the test footage for that iPhone 14 versus the FX9 video here, and I wanted to come back because it just seemed very peaceful as a branch falls from a tree, a giant branch. We got leaves falling. It's a good time to be alive. I figured I live in California, I might as well film a couple videos outdoors, right? Take advantage of this beautiful scenery. I love this location because it had a lot of canopy cover, so there's no direct sunlight. And then also, it's just like cool. You find a nice cool rock to sit on. It's not too hot. It's peaceful. And yeah, I just wanted to come out here again to shoot some talking head with you guys. But today what we're going to be talking about is the film look, right? The film emulation, film simulation. You see it's very popular nowadays with Fujifilm cameras. They have all these film simulations and film recipes that you can put on your camera to make it look like a film camera. And if you guys follow me on Instagram or social media, you'll know that I've been into film cameras lately. I've been shooting a lot of film, whether it be on my Bronica Zenza or my Olympus OM1. I've been shooting a lot of film both on 35mm and 120mm, and I like the look. Hey, we got some visitors here, some parrots. If you're curious of how I graded that footage from the last video, it's actually using Dehancer Pro. So the people at Dehancer actually reached out to me probably about a year and a half ago to actually cover their plugin for Premiere, I believe at the time, or DaVinci. I think it was DaVinci actually, to cover their DaVinci plugin, which was Dehancer Pro. And I told them, you know, I would love to, but I shoot and edit, or I edit on Final Cut Pro. And they circled back around and came back to me and said, hey, we actually have a plugin for Final Cut Pro now. Would you like to check it out? And I was like, for sure. Let me see what it's about. And I love it. It's pretty dope, honestly. It gives you all the control over the footage. You get to do like halation, you get to do blooming, some feature called Gang, which I don't know what that is. You also get a lot of film stocks that are baked into this plugin, so you can go from anywhere from, you know, Kodak Ektar to Kodak 200 to Cinestill 50D 800T to there's tons of film stocks I don't even know about are in there, and it's fun just to go through and see how each one of them affects your footage. Another cool feature is that they actually have camera profiles built into this plugin, so depending on what camera you film on, you can go through the drop down and select the camera model, the brand, and then also what films in log or what film settings you use for it, so that way the footage matches up perfectly to the film stock, you know, emulation that you're going to put on your footage. And it's pretty dope. The only drawback that I would say to this is that they don't have all the cameras in there yet. Like my FX9, for instance, at this time of filming this, there's no camera profile built for that, but they have the FX3 and the FX6, so hopefully it's a matter of time. But also what I noticed is that it turns your iPhone footage into like pure gold. The Filmic Pro has log profiles built for the iPhone, and they work magically with this plugin. It turns your footage into something that's a bit less digital and more usable. The colors are very pleasing to the eye, depending on what film stock you use, of course. But I noticed that when you find a camera profile and you have that camera and it matches up perfectly, the emulation looks amazing. When it's the other way around and you're trying to find a camera profile that may come close to your camera, you start to get a little bit of weird color casting in the whites. I think the profiles, I don't know this for sure for a fact, but I believe the profiles really cater to your camera's built-in color science and the white balance and how it treats the darks and the shadows. And when those things match up perfectly, when you have the camera profile, you found a good film stock, it looks like flawless. The footage that I edited for last video was on the FX9, and it was a montage of this area. I actually had to use, I believe it was the FX6 profile, and it turned out pretty well. I had to do some tweaking in the whites and the colors and the shadows and everything just to kind of get it more pleasing to my eye. But that being said, this film emulation isn't going to be like a one-stop shop. It's not a one-click color grade. You're going to still have to maybe have a base LUT on your footage and, you know, tweak it to your liking and make it your own, but it gives you a very good starting point, and it gets you in the realm of, you know, those colors, those film stocks that, you know, are popular now with people shooting film. And I would say that it's not a one-to-one match to the actual film stock. Like I filmed on you know, Kodak 200 and XR 100, and the colors are definitely very close to what this film emulation provides, but they're not exact. And that's also because you're not, you know, filming on a film camera. It's completely different. You're actually, you know, shooting digital footage and putting, you know, a film emulation over top of it, so it's not going to be a one-to-one, but it gets you in the ballpark, which is really dope. But yeah, I love a lot of the cool features about this. I haven't gone through a laundry list of settings to go through where you can tweak your footage to your liking, so I'm not an expert on that, but I typically turn the grain all the way down or off because I think it's a little too aggressive and it makes it look very vintage. But if you're going for that look, then, you know, leave it on. The halation is dope to play with, especially in the highlights. You get to see that red ring or that red halation around the highlights, which is really dope. Shout out to this parrot that's going in right now, or whatever kind of bird that is. You guys out there that do bird watching, let me know. But yeah, this isn't gonna be a terribly long video. I just want to actually, you know, show you guys this plugin that's really dope to help me get some cool film looks. And I know a lot of other people use it, like Valandis uses it for his footage, and he's a film photographer, so a lot of the footage and video that he captures, he has like a film look to it as well, so this actually helps him achieve that look. Yeah, I've been shooting film lately, and it's an expensive hobby, but I like the results. On screen I'll probably have a little slideshow of photos that I've taken on film in different film stocks. But yeah, this plugin's dope. You should check it out. I'll leave links down below to all of Dehancer Pro's links to their website and everything for you to check it out. And yeah, that's about it for me, guys. A quick short video. I wanted to thank you guys for giving the last couple of videos some love. I know I took about a month off from creating content, and being able to come back and have the support and have the videos pushed and have likes and comments and shares, and, you know, people actually engaging in the comment section is really dope. It gives me more faith to keep going and staying at YouTube, because people actually watch it, which is dope. So from the last couple videos, we've gained about 30-40 subscribers since then, so salute to you guys. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. But yeah, hopefully you guys continue to enjoy the content. If you're watching this video for the first time, feel free to subscribe if you made it this far. The microphone that I'm using right now is the mic that I always use. You probably have never seen, or for the last couple of years, you haven't heard my voice come out of any other mic other than this one, whether it's, you know, plugged in directly to my FX9 or I'm using the DR40X Tascam to record externally. This is my mic. This is the Deity S Mic 2. Deity actually sent this out to me as well, so shout out to them. This is a really dope microphone. It helps give me professional audio, and hopefully I sound good right now, you know, despite all the beautiful nature noises that are happening right now. But yeah, man, this is beautiful. Let me see if I can back focus. You can look at the background, man. This is just a dope environment. I might do this more often. I might be a woodsy kind of guy. You know, I got the Ultra watch now. I mean, yeah, I might be a California kind of guy. You know, I'm out here in the woods, out here hearing the water trickling into this little stream around here. I might get some B-roll so you guys can see what I see. But until next time, guys, it's been a pleasure as usual. Stay fresh.